welcome back to my channel. I hope you're awesome. I'm great myself. Today has been a really eventful Sunday, and that is why I don't have my surprise, the one that was cooking. I was supposed to shoot a video today with my sisters talking on our friendship and how we've lived together for 5 years, over 5 years, but it's really been an eventful weekend, so they couldn't make it. They're resting. They're actually watching a movie without me, but it's okay. So we'll do that next week. So today you just have all of me. Okay, so today I want to talk about embracing failure in a healthy way. And I know that's like, why should we embrace failure? That's why you need to watch the rest of this video. So yeah, let's get right into it. To fail is a bad thing, and I wanted to talk about it in the sense of an event, not identity. Even when you fail at something, it does not make you a failure. I'm not here to promote an identity of failure. I'm just here to say that when you're so afraid of failure, you'd end up living your life as, maybe such a coward, or you miss out on great experiences. So I'm gonna use myself. Okay, like who else can I use? So I'm just gonna use myself. So, growing up, I was good at a lot of things. I'm not being proud, people, please don't come for me. My parents can bear witness, but I was really good at a lot of things, from academics, sport. Oh my gosh, just talking about it makes you feel good. Singing, dancing, like just the whole 9 yards. The only thing I didn't do in my primary school was swim, but every other event, name it, I'm there. Okay, so I was just used to being good at stuff, and trust me, I'm saying this in all humility. I'm trying to teach a lesson here, so I'm not like trying to brag or anything. It's just, I'm just stating what would happen. So I was used to being good in class and doing things like that. So to be honest, I don't want to say you should prepare people for failure, but the truth is, we will fail at some point in our lives. No human being is immune to failure, even Christians. I think I was listening to not a sermon. What was that? I think an interview by Mike Todd, and he was just talking about being on a platform. I'm talking about maybe believers or pastors that are on huge platforms does not make you immune to challenges. So being a Christian does not make you immune to certain things in your life failing at a point. I'm not talking about just like failing, fail. No, I'm just saying sometimes you're going to try to learn something, or you're going to write an exam that you prepared your whole life for, and it may not go as you expected. These things happen. So today I want us to talk about embracing failure in a healthy way. There's one scientist dude, what's his name? I can't remember, but just one of these scientists. Was it the guy who invented the bulb? Oh my gosh, like this is just doing something with not so much knowledge. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, before people invented something, they failed so many times. So that's the kind of failure I'm talking about. Maybe you're trying to learn the keyboard, you're trying to start a business, you're trying to get into the gym. Hello, I know I have a lot of people there. You're just trying to do something, and you might fail at first. And I'm here to tell you that it is normal to fail sometimes, and we shouldn't treat it like a disease, a virus, like you're just avoiding failure like a plague. That's what happened to me for the most part of my life. So because I was used to being good at what I did, I never tried to do certain things that I thought I would fail at. So I'd rather just avoid it because I don't want to fail. I'm afraid to identify with failure because I think that makes me a failure. And that's what I'm trying to say. An event and identity are two different things. Just because you failed at something, maybe once, twice, 3 times, does not make you a failure. So you're supposed to have a healthy mindset towards trying new things. Just because you're a believer does not mean you're immune to failure. In fact, I think failure may teach us more than success would, actually. I know someone's like, no, really. Fast fast success and fast progress can actually make you so big-headed, and you may not even develop character. But you can imagine trying a project, or you're trying to invent something and you're doing it over again. It doesn't work the first time, you try it again. A lot of things are happening there. You're gaining character, you're gaining patience, you're gaining this, not giving up attitude. You're getting stronger. So the failure sometimes we try so hard to avoid has so much to teach us. So for me, I had a very, recent experience, and the old me, like me even a year ago, would not even try to do it because I don't want to look bad. I don't want to look like a failure, so I won't do it. So I had to, engage in something that was out of my comfort zone, honestly. And someone was helping me out with it, and I sucked at it, guys. Like, it was horrible. I remember asking the Holy Spirit to help me, and I thought the way he would help me is like giving me, like, just from nowhere, supernaturally, I'm able to do it. Bam! And then the person that was training me to do it is like, well, like, what just happened there? You just couldn't get this a few seconds ago, and now you can get it. And when the Holy Spirit wasn't coming to help me, like, I was still struggling to do it, I honestly got really frustrated with him. I'm like, Holy Spirit, I'm here. I'm not getting this, and I felt like he didn't help me. But when I got back home, and went back the following day, the Holy Spirit told me, I did help you. And the way I did help you was you didn't quit. And I'm like, oh. And for me, in my way of thinking, being able to do it just so fast was me thinking that's the Holy Spirit helping me. But the Holy Spirit helping me was giving me enough patience to know that sometimes you don't get something right the first time. But you need to be patient enough. You need to drop all that pride and ego to stay there and learn. And guys, a week later, I am so glad to inform you that I'm handling that thing like a boss. But I had to fail once, twice, 3 times. And it gave me so much character. And I told myself that if I ever had to help someone do the same thing, I'll be patient with them because I know what it took for me. So today I just wanted to encourage you. Maybe you want to start a business or even ministry. Yes, sometimes we're afraid to fail in ministry. And whenever you're doing something with Christ at the focus, God is not here like just dashing out. You just start preaching today, you have 10,000 members. No. No, not the God we serve. That's going to make you so big-headed. You're going to look down on people that could have been in ministry for 10 years and they only have like maybe 50 members. You'll be like, we have the, we young people. So sometimes just this trying and then failing at something, it gives you character. But you really need to have God at the center of it, because what the devil does is he gives you this mindset that you're a failure. And God would never, tell you that just because you failed at an event, or you failed at maybe a business, or you started ministry. And sometimes I love that God just gives you all these visions of where you're going, and it's you can see the end product, but he doesn't give you the process. And it's in the process you're just like, no, I'm failing at this. No, you're not failing. God is just building you up, building your patience. And definitely our microwave generation does not appreciate it. It doesn't, but you have to, just embrace it. So I just came to say there's a healthy way to deal with failure in any area of your life. The gym you start, that's why we shouldn't be so quick to put it into social media. No shade. Because you may go high the first 3 weeks and you just can't go again. But you have to try. You just have to try again. One day you will get it. Goes back to my example with the scientist who I can't remember. And I'm really shy for not remembering, but I'm just telling you the truth. Trying something over and over again. People that invented things, people that had ideas, tried it over and over again. But they looked at failure in a healthy way. They learned from mistakes. So I don't know, maybe you're watching this video and you failed at something in your life. I have failed at some things, big things. I've failed publicly. That's just the worst. I failed publicly at certain things. And honestly, it was a very difficult period for me because I was thinking about how everybody is looking at me. Oh God, you know, I'm such a failure. And sometimes you're the one just magnifying all this in your mind. You're not a failure. If you're watching this video today and you started out something and it just seems it's not working, this is me encouraging you to say, sometimes we fail. And today I came to tell you to separate failure from identity. It's an event. It happens sometimes. It's part of the process before you get somewhere, but it is not your identity. Never identify yourself as a failure. Even when you fail at certain things, learn from it, carry the necessary lessons that you need to carry. Have a healthy way of looking at it. Oh, that's just so dramatic. Healthy way. But you know what I mean. Things may not work. Things may not go as planned. It happens, even to believers. You may plan your life so well and things may not work as planned. You may make this big announcement and just things don't happen. You need to learn to handle it in a healthy way. You know, you don't need to start feeling like, oh my gosh, people are looking at me some type of way. No, it's part of life. One day, you may get that thing. I just feel it builds more character. So yeah, I just wanted to share a little bit of that, encourage us, especially young people. Let's embrace failure in a healthy way. I'm not here to promote laziness. Disclaimer. Some people are extra. Please, don't now you now make it an embracing failure and you keep getting D's in your exams. Stop it. Don't be silly. Don't be silly. Okay? I'm not advocating for that. Work hard, do your best. But sometimes even when you work hard, do your best, things could go south. So I'm just here to tell you, learn from the failure, don't identify with it. Yes. All right, guys, thank you for watching. If you're watching us for the first time, do subscribe. And to the returning subscribers, I love you guys. Thank you for the support. I'm really having fun shooting videos. I just being, you know, a blessing to you guys, and each of you is definitely a blessing to me. So until next week, Sunday, when I'm here with my sisters talking about building godly friendships, it's God bless you and have a phenomenal week.